That should do it. Alright, here it is.
There it is.
Alright. Finally that worked. Alright, so I'm gonna have you watch the first scene, like the intros scene, because I've already seen it. And actually I've beaten the game before, but I'm actually...
Just be sure to be quiet during the whole thing, okay?
Dude, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom while this is happening, because that's actually how long some of these cutscenes can be.
HUD activated. Commence briefing. Data on the subject, Kadir Suleiman. A local political figure hired to maintain order after the outbreak. His brother Hassan died in a disease-related incident before we were able to evacuate him. Suleiman blamed the GRE for Hassan's death. He stole a highly sensitive file which became his bargaining chip against the GRE, with instructions to publicize it if anything happened to him. Data on the subject. The stolen file.
Yep, in 10 seconds.
It details the incomplete process of synthesizing a cure for the virus. If implemented in its current state, the produced substance may be extremely toxic. Also, the file contains full description of the virion's structure. Any attempt to use it would result in countless lives lost. It must be recovered. Further information, current status. Suleiman sent the file to an associate unknown to us, with instructions to publicize it at his command at any time. To counter that, we instituted a citywide communication jam, preventing him from publicizing the file. Your GRE-issued radio can overcome that jamming. It is your lifeline. Do not lose it. Suleiman has since gone underground and begun using a different name. We have reason to believe he now leads one of the two main factions operating within the city. You are to find Suleiman and locate the stolen file in order to save mankind from a disaster of unprecedented proportions.
I told you that wasn't a normal drop shoot.
Break his legs, then take him to rides.
Back up! All of you!
Stop! Loud noises draw them. Fall back! Fall back!
Come on! We have to move!
Let's get him off the street!
Get the door open!
Tower, this is Jade. Get sick bay ready. Got a guy with a bad head wound and a bite on one arm.
Oh shit, Amir's hurt?
No, Amir is gone. But I'm bringing in someone who might still survive.
One of us?
We'll see.
Alright, I just got back. Perfect timing too, because the cutscene just ended.
Dang.
It was pretty good, wasn't it? The story's pretty good too.
Pinch him. You're
I'm
scared.
gonna mute
Not
Discord
scared.
because
Then pinch him.
it echoes
He
in
blinked.
the.
Got it.
He blinked again. What if he's a zombie? Ah! Zombie! Run!
I have to like fix my mouse sensitivity. It's really bad right now. That's better.
You sleep for 3 days like a dead man and
Anyways,
scare
those just
children.
he
Off
just
to a
dropped
great start.
in. These guys just beat the
In
crap out of
paradise,
him.
can't you see?
Is my voice echoing, by the way?
Enough joking around. Head to room 190. The boss will brief.
What do you mean 31?
Ask the boss.
It only echoes through if I've got both Discord and such active.
That's your number. 31, in fact.
And you'll die because of this guy? Quiet. Oh, fuck quiet. Now he's gonna get a meal at the scene.
We're just getting picked off one by one. I'm looking for the boss. Is he in there?
Oh, you're 31. Go on in.
Hey, I'm looking for the... Are you the boss?
What, am I too young? You got the problem with my age?
No, You wanted to talk to me?
That's better. Do you remember anything? Know what you are?
Yeah, I can see this is some kind of shelter.
We call it the Tower. Brecken and his runners put it all together a couple of months ago, and we've been here ever since. Hunting airdrops, scavenging, and rescuing people.
Yeah, I wanted to thank that girl.
Good, because if not for her, you'd already be chewing somebody's knee bone. Your Anderson was totally crushed, by the way. Only thing Jade could salvage was your radio.
Oh, great. So can I get that back, please?
Actually, I think I need it more than you do.
Believe me, pal, that's not the case.
Fine. Take it. You know why runners put their lives in danger? For guys like you. So now you take the Anderson meant for someone else, and you won't even share your gear with us? I don't have time to deal with your bullshit. I've lost contact with one of our guys thanks to the fucked up radios we're stuck with. Do something for me, would you? I don't want to see you or your precious radio anymore, so go be useful somewhere else. We don't tolerate lazy assholes here in the tower.
Hey, be fair. I'm not lazy. I'm just, hey, boss.
Save it. That last guy I mentioned, he's only on the 13th floor, but he might as well be trapped in a mine cave-in. Come back later. And I'm not the boss. Too young, remember? I'm Rahim. Brecken's in charge here.
I'm not lazy, you little shit.
Where do you think you're going?
The 13th floor. I'm getting some stuff for Rahim.
13? Shit. There's gonna be some dirty work. But we all got to pull our weight around here, huh?
Jesus. How many people died here?
Seems pretty good so far.
Crane here.
Where were you? We've been waiting for your report. It's been over 70 hours.
I lost my radio for a while. Don't worry, my cover's intact. No contact with the tower's leader yet. Unable to confirm identity. I'm taking steps to blend in.
Acknowledged. Time is of the essence, Crane. Remember that.
There's one more thing. I got bitten. I've shown no symptoms, but the people here say I'm infected.
Then you'd better get your hands on some antizin ASAP.
Help! Somebody! What the hell?
I cut my arm, getting away from him. Oh, God. You had to kill him, didn't you? God damn it! That was my brother. I came down to see him and...
Easy. It's all right now. I'll get help. Hey, Raheem, this is Crane. I'm down here on 13. Listen, this guy of yours got fucked up pretty bad getting away from a zombie.
Oh, shit. 31? You went after Mark? Is it safe down there?
Yeah, well, it's safe enough now.
Okay, don't move. I'm sending Lena downstairs.
Hey, hold still. Lena will be here any minute.
Gauze. You've got to find some gauze. Oh, and alcohol. Combine them. That will stop the bleeding. Please hurry.
Now try to stay calm, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I think that's everything I'm gonna find. Let's give this a shot.
Okay, who's hurt?
He's bleeding pretty bad.
Let me see him. Gauze and alcohol, huh? Pretty primitive, but it'll work. Thanks for the help. I'll take care of him from here.
Well done, 31.
Hey, 31. Not bad for a new guy. Perhaps I misjudged you.
I just want to help out and repay you guys for what you did for me.
Well, good. Come find me, and we'll talk about how you can do that.
All right, taken care of. Piece of cake. What else you got for me?
Well, let me think.
Rahim, you are just smart enough to be dangerous, you know that? Omar told me about your plans for the nest. Explosive charges? Really?
What? Explosives?
Oh,
I never
please.
said that.
You can't tell a convincing lie to save your life.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah? You think you can't die?
You're not my mom.
No, I'm not. Our mom's dead. So you might want to be a little nicer to me since I'm the only family you have left. Especially now that Amir is gone.
You're Jade, right?
Right?
I just wanted to thank you for what you did for me and tell you how sorry I am for your loss. I owe you and Amir my life.
Yeah, you do. You want to return the favor? Keep my dipshit brother from killing himself. No explosives, Rahim.
So,
is that enough? Do I get to talk to Brecken now?
Exactly
go
like a
change your
sister that
clothes.
actually
I
cares.
have some new
but
ones for
just-
you in your room. You're in 194.
Something wrong with what I'm wearing?
You need something that fits the job Brecken wants you to do. Call me when you've changed.
Okay, Rahim, I'm ready. Where do I find
You know
Brecken?
you can talk, right?
Not so fast, 31. If you're going to earn your keep, we have to find out if you've got the skills. So get your ass up to the gym. It's on the top floor. Just a couple flights up.
Cow.
Rahim, I don't see you. Where are you?
Those.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get over here. You want to feel right at home. A crane on a crane.
Oh, that is a bad joke. I hate this game because of that joke.
Welcome to our gym. First things first, you've got to learn how to run.
What do you mean, learn how to run?
Just do what I say, alright?
There's
Now.
a delay.
Jump down to the very bottom.
Are you nuts? I'd kill myself.
Don't be a wimp.
Come on, you can't be serious.
Watch this.
Rahim!
My leg!
Jesus, don't move! I'll get help!
Ha! I was just fucking with you.
Son of a bitch!
What? You can't take a joke? Come on! Get your ass down here!
Christ on a crutch. Holy shit! Holy shit!
It's a rush, isn't it? To survive outside, you got to take advantage of the terrain. Most eaters suck at climbing, so the harder the terrain is, the better for you. I've got some typical situations set up for you. Let's see how you handle them. Sometimes it's better to crawl through the low, narrow passages. Eaters will have a tough time following you. Try not to slow down once you start running. Outside, if you stop, you're probably dead. Not bad for a noob. And don't fall, because there sure as hell ain't no net. That's my favorite. Cat grab and muscle up. You won't survive outside for 10 minutes if you can't do that. Good job. Okay, time for the real test. Get back to the crane. Make use of anything and everything while you run. Okay, that's enough. You've got some serious natural talent, man. Either that, or you've done this before. You done this before?
Hardly. The closest I ever came to this was running track in high school.
Well, then you're a fucking prodigy. Never seen anything like it.
What's happening to me? Shit. Oh, shit.
Talk to me. What's going on?
Something went wrong. Rahim, what just happened to me?
Oh shit. I bet you're having your first seizure. Just get back over here.
Rahim, what the fuck was that? Does this mean I'm returning?
Most likely no. At least not yet. Seizures remind you that you're infected. You better go see Dr. Zera though. He'll check you out, probably give you a shot of antizin. Before you head out to see Zera, talk to the quartermaster. He'll gear you up so you can go outside without getting your head bitten off.
Alright,
I'm
they've given me
watching
an
as you
actual
go
job.
down to the ground
and nobody
floor.
suspects I'm not who I say I am. So far, so good. And
Yeah,
once
there is
Dr. Zera
delay.
helps me manage these symptoms.
There's always delay between stream.
Oh, you're the new scout. Rahim radioed me about you.
Yeah, that's me. Name's Crane.
I'm not gonna bother learning your name till you've survived a few days, but here, this is for you. By the way, word around the tower is you're just another deadbeat in line for food or antizin. By which I mean, the people here don't much like you. But don't blame them. It's easy to get paranoid when you're isolated. And since somebody's jamming communications to the outside, there's plenty of paranoia to go around. Whole damn city with nobody to call for help but ourselves. You bring me some supplies from the airdrops, though, and you'll see people change their tunes in a hurry. That shit's a game changer.
Thanks. I'll bear that in mind. Listen, is there anything else? I'm in a bit of a rush.
Also, if you're looking to get more popular, you can try helping folks. Do a few favors, they might like you more. Might even find a woman. Keep you warm at night.
Beware of the night.
Awesome. So you just took a bunch of free stuff from it.
Careful.
Lockpick and some other stuff.
Going outside, huh? Okay, new guy. Be careful out there. We've lost too many already.
Okay, noob. You've got Dr. Zera set up in a semi-trailer on a fenced-in playing court. When you leave the tower, hang a left and head due south. You can't miss it.
It's Crane, kid.
All right. Crane. Just keep moving. There's no time to take in the sights. And try not to make too much noise. Sound attracts those fuckers.
What was that? Well, that's the thing about parkour. You can literally traverse every kind of terrain. Heck, why stop there? Go full VR with it. And I mean full dive. I'm talking full dive, man. What just transpired? Looks like you're about to get slammed from the front there. even though they're just shambling corpses and they probably shouldn't be able to be quiet at all. So even if you were to have like a freaking katana in this game, you'd still get killed somehow or another. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I see this. You know, using a galvanized metal pipe, it wouldn't break so easily. Well, like I said, you're using a galvanized pipe, it looks like. It's maybe a little bit rusted, but still galvanized. How so? The saw blade, right? fun. Which is why they roam around aimlessly in the daytime, but at night they're out in droves. Really? Oh, so they're like the hunter zombie in Left 4 Dead. Ew. Oh, so they're the alien of this game. Can you kill him?
Doctor? Hello? Anybody there?
Camden, are you there?
So I'm supposed to get a vaccine?
What? No, suppressant. It's called antizin. Suppresses the symptoms. Here, sit. Antizin postpones the inevitable. Best the GRE could do.
Inevitable? So there's no cure?
It's a variation of rabies. There's no cure right now, but you see, I've been running tests on both antizin and infected tissue. A cure is possible, definitely possible.
Oh shit, you really think you can figure it out?
With Dr. Camden's help, yes. I think so. Now where did I put that injector?
Who's Dr. Camden?
A colleague trapped in Sector 0, where the outbreak first, well, broke out. We've been collaborating via radio, though we would have made more progress if the connection were better. Also, if my earlier experiments had borne fruit. I tried injecting recombined versions of the virus into chunks of meat and leaving them around the city, hoping some of the infected would eat them so I could observe and document the results.
But they didn't?
It bore no fruit. I'm ashamed that I wasted so much time on it. No reason to hold any antizin in reserve now. In any case, all right, I'm quite busy, so on your way now. What was I doing?
Speed keeps you alive, so don't...
Rahim, Zara checked me out and gave me another shot.
Okay, great.
Right.
Nothing to hold you.
I hear a
For
dude
while,
over there sharpening
which is
a
good,
knife.
because I'm starting to get used to the idea of bossing you around. So, time for a real trial. Go talk to Spike. You'll find him near Zeta's truck. He's got the first real job for you.
So in this game, utilizing loud objects like firecrackers, throw them in a long ways away to...
Hey, Spike? I'm Crane.
Just what I need.
Okay.
More unskilled labor. All right, shut up and pay attention. There are two types of airdrops. One is food, first aid supplies, survival gear and such. The other kind is filled with antizin. The GRE sends in a one-way video feed that lets us know when they're on the way. Look, the trouble is, the airdrops with antizin keep getting raided by Rise's thugs. And without antizin, we're basically screwed. Rise and his boys only operate during the day because going out after dark is a dandy way to get killed. But the next two antizin drops are coming down right at sunset tonight, and Brecken means to go after them. This may be our only chance to reach the airdrop.
What's my part here?
Well, as I said, going out at night is basically suicide. Or it would be if I hadn't been setting up safe zones and traps out there for weeks now, which I have. Now, Brecken and his team will be okay tonight so long as you get out there now and arm those traps. That's your part.
All right. What are these traps and how do I arm them?
You'll see. I'll be talking you through it. Just remember, without these traps, Brecken won't survive the night. And if he doesn't come back with antizin, you're lost. Before you head out there, grab some firecrackers. Made them myself. They make a fine distraction if you get in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, even though in the real world application of things, some of the creatures that you've told me about would be able to get mortified.
Okay, first, the car. Open the hood, connect the battery, that'll arm the trap.
Orange dots, right?
Jade here. Is anyone outside right now? Urgent help needed.
I'm outside, working for Spike.
You're Crane, right?
What would have done what?
Our runner's trying to secure one of our safe houses for Brecken's mission. He's in a courtyard by Zephyr and Lamar, surrounded by zombies. We gotta help him.
All right, I'm on it.
You're saying that like you just attracted some hostiles. Will in a moment. Don't go after that, right? packages and such. Unlike what you're doing right now. You know, kind of makes me wonder how adding in a weapon like the Protoss Psyblade would end up affecting the gameplay. Cool. Well, what I'm getting at is the Psyblade that the Protoss Zealots have. I mean, those are energy blades, dude. No durability on that, just probably a power charge. Yeah, and believe it or not, a lot of the stuff that you're literally not able to take with you or walking past constantly here, like the gas cans and the oxygen canister. Yep. Crap. Why'd you kick it? You kicked it. You kicked it. And the Gladiator is an upgrade kit. So you're not gonna waste it on these trash early game stuff. Yeah, in my experience, when it comes to lockpicking things in such games like this, if you can, the loot value anyways, with lockpicks in this game, the loot value of items kind of changes based on how quick you end up picking the lock. Or at least, that's my theory, at least. In any game that has a lockpicking functionality where you get loot. But you think my theory of the quicker you pick a lock, the better the loot you get, it actually ends up being? Yeah. Well, you get what I mean, though. You're talking about the wooden roof that you were just on? Boned? Nice. And by the way, in regards to some of the items like the cloth in those baskets, that's one of the things that would be taken immediately in an apocalyptic scenario. Medicines, food, well, pharmaceuticals, food, and other stuff of the sort. Even if it ends up being something like a bottle of booze and a simple bit of cloth. Seeing how quick you're moving around and jumping all over the place. Yeah, a little bit. Even more there's one. I see a couple of flaws with the game though already, and one of them ends up being that the closed trash cans you can't loot anything out of. True. Yeah, like suitcases, boxes, crates. I mean, for crying out loud, some people hide stuff in plant pots, for crying out loud. Oh, that's a head exploder. I probably wouldn't be able to run this game very well, honestly. You do realize you're missing a few containers to loot, right? Vertical synchronization, that is something that's usually always turned off, because what that does is it tries to synchronize the refresh, the flow of the video quality with the refresh rate of your monitor. I'll take on anyone. I know that you are wrong. This is not where you belong. Uh-oh. I heard a loud shriek, screeching shriek. Uh-huh.
Okay, Jade, I'm here, along with some infected.
Watch yourself, Crane.
I think it's too late for this guy.
All right. Finish.
Okay, it's done. Fuck.
You had no choice. He wasn't human anymore. Now hurry. You still need to turn on the lights. That's the only way to make this place safe at night.
Ah, shit.
How's it coming? Got the lights on?
Almost. Just give me a second.
Secret agent man. Sorry. I'll let you know when I see it.
Crane here.
Report.
Okay, I met this doctor, scientist type. They've got him set up in a sort of research trailer and he's
Yeah,
working on a
that's
cure
pretty
for the
nice, I guess.
virus. His name is Zera. Hello? Do you copy?
Affirmative. Secondary objective added. Maintain your cover and secure all of his research. Acknowledge.
Your stolen file still takes top priority though, right?
Affirmative. We find it unlikely that a single researcher working out of a trailer could produce any significant results. But if he does, we want to see it.
Jade, it's done.
Good. We'll need to prepare more places like that one. We've got more spots picked out for future safe zones. Spike will mark them on your map later. And Crane, thank you. Back to you, Spike.
Right now, you need to get back to our main task and arm the next trap. There's another car close by.
Got it. The infected are all over the street.
So what does that tell you? Keep off the street. Try to stay on the rooftops where they can't reach you.
They're all around the car, Spike.
You still have some firecrackers, don't you? Just throw some into the crowd. Those dead bastards are easily distracted.
Alright. No, the question is, will you be able to loot their bodies afterwards? Why do you immediately eat the snack bars the moment you find them? I think you missed an item back there in that box. You glad I took notice of that small little detail? Assassin mod. It'll bone you hard. Ow, that's your ankles right through your kneecaps. New plan. Burn, baby, burn. They're great for crowd control. Though, if you want to know what's better than utilizing a Molotov, which a Molotov is just a simple little thing. I mean, you get a burst of fire, yeah, but that's about it that you get. You can actually make your own napalm, as it were. And all it takes is some household item. And that's where your mission objective is at, too. Well, they do have those things on them. One of the key materials.
All done with the car, Spike.
Keep on like that, you just might make it. The next trap's close by, and I shouldn't have to tell you, but don't get caught out in the open.
Spike, these freaks are everywhere. If I need to use a trap, how do I activate it?
You can't. I told you. They're only for the night mission.
Shit. Okay.
Get to see zombie tits. By the way, if a necrophiliac encountered a zombie, who would do the tracing? Yeah, you just spike them on the leg and they die instantly. This game is literally about utilizing your terrain to your advantage. Picking lots. Aerosol, that'll make for a nice little mini flamethrower. Alright. Hilarious. And they work well for both a distraction and for killing a bunch of them at once. Well, if you go about comboing those with the firecrackers. Anyway, so you get what I'm talking about, right? Combining stuff like the firecracker with, doing a combo utilizing firecracker and then throwing down either the Molotov and or the explosive. Zombies. They're down. Stack the bodies up. You realize you got people talking now, right? There were some people talking in chat. Yeah. One of them was saying, "Is this your first time?" with a question mark, and no, it's not yours.
Quite a contraption you got here.
3 times brighter than an ordinary
One wants to trade a sub.
Quite sunburned.
How much brighter is that thing supposed to be? 3 times brighter than a street lamp? Yeah, and all you need is an emoji or says boot to the head. Just love how when your stamina is low, your vision starts going black. Crack. Starting to get dark out right now for you, ain't it? So at this current point, so this is just the prologue where it's just you're getting things set up, you're setting your cover for them, and yeah. Literally, this is the frickin' tutorial of how things work. Well, J Metal, he's essentially showcasing the game to me to kind of convince me to buy it. Because it's currently full package, $20 on Steam. Zombies, kick them in the traps. Watch them twitch and feel about that. Ow. Nonetheless.
Okay, lights are all set.
You ready for the next one then? Better hurry.
Pipe. Water pipe would hold a lot, would have more of a kick to it, as it were. Considering the fact that you just picked up a gun blueprint just now, didn't you? Well, it said new item, you can craft a new item.
Fuck, Spike, the whole goddamn district went down. What the hell's going on?
You're stacking up right now, aren't you? Also, the head wave crossbow item thing. How useful is that? Well, it could be very useful, honestly. Is grapple and a slide. Honestly, in this situation, I think the slide would be a bit useful. And multi-throw. Throw 3 weapons at once.
Again. Alright, listen. There's a power substation near you. Go check it out. Hey, this blackout has really put us in a tight spot. We're defenseless here. Plus the safe zones and some of my traps are down too. We need to get that power up and running ASAP.
Do those red barrels beside you that are right there next to you explode too? This looks like a really good game.
Fuck, what is this?
Boss fight. Fuck that slide up.
Alright, I've got the substation reset. But if the grid shorted once, you know it could happen again, right?
You leave the electrical engineering to me, okay? Just get your ass to a safe zone. You're gonna have to spend the night there.
that's when those hunters come out, isn't it? Will I end up seeing a few? In this instance, am I going to see a couple of them? Okay. You forgot to search a basket back there. You were looking for that guy, for them, weren't you? You're looking for them zombies.
Shit. The fuck is that? Hey, Doc. This is Kyle Crane.
Crane! What can I do for you?
I just saw this freaking weird zombie. He's covered in big green blisters. It hauled ass as soon as it spotted me. You know anything about it?
Not enough information, I'm afraid. But if you see another one, do let me know, will you?
You awake? Something bad happened. We need to talk.
Okay, give me a sec.
Either co-op play or so on. You're putting on the ninja outfit. What does that outfit even do for you? Really? Just pushing on the door? Oh, looks like you had a Burning Man there. Literally look, open and search everything, right? Because you can find some very needed items, like med kits and other stuff. Chance of creating a free Molotov effect. Slap. No. I wonder if they feel like they got hit by 1.21 gigawatts. You tried searching that one earlier and they twitched. Kick them all to make sure they're dead. Somebody had a bad time of the month. Vault over them and keep running. Plus the weapon. Hey, everybody in chat. You're streaming it, dude. Few it looks like. Looks like every now and then a single individual shows up and then after a little while leaves. Just one right now. No, not just me, one other person. You were staring at the breaker box there earlier. Ah. be a thing nearby that you have to restart. That vault literally launches you.
Crane.
But it
First of all, you
apparently
did great out there.
devours your
From now
stamina.
on, if you need something, come see me. And to start with, here's a UV flashlight and a remote control. You run up on a volatile, give him a face full of UV, or lead him into a trap which you can trigger with that remote. You got it?
Got it.
Perfect. Now for the bad news. Despite your efforts, Brecken's mission failed.
Shit, is he okay?
He's alive. But you need to get back to the tower. Jay called all the scouts in, and that means you.
You know, I find it kind of interesting that they put something like some kind of Native American or native style chanting into this every now and then.
Come here. I've got... a special deal for you.
Crane here.
Report.
I'm about to have a meeting with the tower's leader.
Acknowledged. Confirm his identity and contact us immediately.
Brecken's mission failed. Jade called a meeting in the tower. It's my opportunity to finally meet with Brecken and confirm his identity.
Crane. Listen, Brecken and a team of runners went after an airdrop last night. He lost the rest of his team to biters, and then Rise's men ambushed him, beat him to a pulp, and stole the drop. Now Brecken wants to go after the next drop himself, but we can't let him, and you've got to back me up, okay?
For God's sake! You can't even walk straight! We need you alive, you idiot!
Okay, we're going in. Act confident. Brecken? Lena?
Maybe you can get through to him.
Jade, who's your friend?
Kyle Crane.
Look, Brecken, the last thing we need is for you to go back out there. We can figure out another way without jeopardizing you. Right, Crane?
I'll go. I'll do it.
Right. Yes. Crane will go. He'll be happy to.
Jesus. No offense, friend, but you're as green as grass. You can't just...
Crane will manage. He'll start in the right spot. And Lena's right, you need to be here taking care of the towers, convincing them the world's not over yet.
Oh, hell. Maybe one more try before we go to Rice. Yeah, okay, fine. Good luck, Crane. Jade, a moment.
Sure. Head for the cauldron, I'll be in touch shortly.
Look, there's something else we need to discuss. He took a blow to the head. Now he's starting to have seizures, and I don't have any Loratrax.
Yeah, I doubt anyone does. Anti-seizure drugs were being passed out like candy when the infection first started. And the stores ran out weeks ago.
Yes, that's right. How do you know that?
Look, what do you need me to do, Lena?
There's a man in town named Ghazi. His mother had epilepsy. She died 2 years ago. He likes his routine.
You think he's been stockpiling it?
If he hasn't, Ghazi lives on... And don't mention his mother.
Dude, quit skipping past it.
How's the pain?
It's okay.
Don't bullshit me.
I suppose.
Sometimes I feel like there's nothing outside.
You can do it! Kick their fucking ass! You just got an achievement that you didn't have already? And how many hours have you gotten to this game? So the red marks are safe houses that can be obtained, gotten to. You just gotta secure the area.
Wow, you get to work with her, don't you?
I'm sorry? Work with who?
Jade Aldemir, the Scorpion? God, she is so awesome. She's the whole reason why I came to Haran.
You came here to see Jade?
Wow, you're on a first-name basis with her? I would just die. Wow. But yeah, she was supposed to compete in the global games, you know?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, she is such an amazing kickboxer. People used to say she was like the female Chun-Li. She's the reason I started training, you know? I wanted to be just like her. And then my dad got me and my sister tickets to the game for my graduation present.
Never stay outside at night. What's the government doing? Where's the army?
Slow down, brother. You're a little just taking everything you find, aren't you? Oh, crap. Well, luckily his neck broke his fall. Well, lucky for you at least.
Let me catch my breath now.
what are you currently doing now? That's a hazard zone there, isn't it? How dangerous is it? And you're just getting a bunch of safe houses opened up for you to use now, aren't you? So much for quarantine. Done.
Spike, it's Crane. There's a building here covered in quarantine tape. You know what it is?
I sure do. You were looking at the original quarantine Ground Zero. The first infected were moved there from the hospitals when the outbreak started. Things fell apart pretty quick, and the building was abandoned. It's chock full of biters, but it's also chock full of supplies. Even Rise's people haven't been able to crack it.
Oh, fun. This'll be fun. Mm-hmm. So what do you gotta do here? So you can't go about killing them. Oh, looks like you failed, You didn't? Well, you got exclamation marks there beside the two of those things. Oh. I'm back at my computer. By the way, is there a way that you can go about having my end kind of dulled down in volume in the video right now? If only you could take those handcuffs with you. There are some people that they could be used on, actually. Even more is the fact that in regards to that quarantine zone that you were trying to go into, there's also the fact that you don't have the supplies to actually properly take it on. Hey dude, pretty much kind of sold me on it, okay? You can stop the stream.